Good kill, good kill. Hey, good kill.
Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're here in the Mig-29 Fulcrum. We're going to be taking on the F-15 Eagle, a very challenging opponent for the Mig-29. We'll talk about that a little bit later into the video. Many Mig-29s have been killed by F-15s, but we're going to try to push this thing to the limit and see exactly how well the Mig-29 can perform if we do everything correctly. At least we're going to try. We're going to see how it plays out. In terms of a rate fight, the Mig-29 gets 20.1 degrees a second at 700 kilometers an hour, whereas the F-15's best degrees a second is 19.1. So the Mig-29 beats the F-15 in the rate fight by 0.6 degrees a second, which is a very, very tight margin. It's actually so tight that you could almost say it's nothing. It's basically negligible. Almost had rounds on him there. Now, as you watch this video, if you want the Mig-29, if you want the F-15, you can use the code GSM29, GSF15, or GSFC3 for the entire FC3 bundle. That way you get the J11 flanker too, if you want that. It's the only way to get the flanker. New players 50% off. That's still active. Big thanks to ED. Now, I'm in a one circle with the F-15 here. Not a good place for the Mig-29. I think the F-15 is actually a little bit better in the one circle. A little bit more comfortable to fly the F-15 here. We might get rounds on here though. Hold on. Oh, very close. Very tight margins there. I think my best chance to win here... Oh my god, I almost killed this guy. This guy's got to get out of here, man. One of my best chances to beat the F-15, short of him making a mistake in the one circle, is to take him to the rate fight and very slowly but surely outrate him at 0.6 degrees a second. Assuming he manages his energy perfectly, and so do I, we can beat him in the rate fight. But like I said, that's such a small margin. 0.6 degrees a second is so small of a margin that you have to fly your energy state perfectly and don't get killed right here. Whoa, that was pretty close. And also, if the F-15 goes into the rate fight very slowly into the rate fight, then I can, you know, cash in my energy, and it'll be super dangerous for him in that scenario, which is what I'm really going to try to go for, to be honest with you. I am in this one circle fight with him here, which I really shouldn't be in. As you can see, I'm pretty defensive. Gonna try to just roll over on top of him right here because he is very slow here. Looks like he was too slow to point his nose up, which is good for me. I'm gonna try to roll, get into a rolling scissor with him if possible. Hope that he messes up his lift vector placement, which it doesn't look like he did. Wow, I don't know. I think maybe I got hit there. I don't know. Everything seems fine though. I didn't hear any impacts, so we might be all right. But as you can see, the F-15 is a very formidable opponent for a Mig-29. We're ditching into the rate fight now, and it looks like he did the same thing all the way across the circle over there. Good. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we can do in the rate fight here. It looks like he's not too fast, but he's not too slow either. Unfortunately, the Mig-29's HUD does not, the HMD does not display speed like the Mig-20, like the F-16s does and the F-18s. So I got to keep looking back at the HUD here to see my speed. Slowly outrating him here. Look at that. It's tight, but he should be. There should be a little bit of pucker factor for him at this point because I'm definitely offensive here. We got him locked. There he goes. He goes into the jink. Oh, I pulled a little too hard on the stick. Missed. Yeah, just definitely just overshot there. Luckily, he's super slow, so I'm gonna... Oh, no. Oh, he almost pointed his nose at me. I was gonna say, we're gonna use the vertical here so that we can escape him because he's so slow, but the AOA of the F-15 will almost always surprise you. Trying to roll around on him. A little bit too much roll there. But we are still alive. Lucky to be alive considering we overshot there. Looks like we're ditching back into the raid fight again. I think that F-15 also struggled there. Okay. Once again, the Mig-29 becoming offensive on that F-15. Actually, it's kind of neutral still. Now it's shifting. Winning Qs. 550 kilometers. I'm a little slow here, but I'm still... I might be sitting inside of his turn circle. If I don't build some speed, I'm gonna fall behind eventually here. As he builds his speed. 620. 630. Definitely offensive now. That F-15 should start freaking out any second now. We got him locked. Oh, he should have... if he was going to jink, he should have done it in the sun. Well, here we go. Pulling back on the throttle. Stay in that control zone. Don't overshoot. Wait for it. Come on. Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, oh wow. Oh, wow. So yeah, new players get 50% off basically any purchase, and with that GS code you'll get an additional 10%, so 60% off. It's not bad. It's a good time to get into DCS. And like I said, I personally recommend the FC3 bundle. If you can swing it, I think it's the best bang for the buck. You get a bunch of planes. You get the Sukhoi 27, J11, F-15, Mig-29, A-10A. There's a lot of planes in there. So if it was me, and this is what I did, I bought the bundle. So that's that's what I recommend, because that's what I did. All right, so into the merge here, F-15, and this time we got him two circle. Somebody was kind of commenting a couple videos ago, hey, what do I do when I'm stuck on in a raid fight on the ground? Quite honestly, if you're in a raid fight on the ground against an opponent who's a better raid fighter than you, we gotta jink these incoming shots here. Nice. Okay, jink those ones. If you're stuck there on the ground and he's out raiding you, you've already lost the fight. You kind of lost it like 3 or 4 turns ago. You know, you have to hope that he makes a mistake. Maybe he takes a high aspect shot at you. Maybe you can nose counter. Maybe you can get an overshoot out of plane, turn reversal. You gotta hope for a mistake at that point. But if he's got you on the ground and he's, raid fighting you, and let's say he's an F-16, he's basically just tightening the noose around your neck, It's not like, oh, what can I do to get out of here? It's already done. You know what I mean? You've lost the fight 3-4 turns ago probably, and this is just the finishing move. Now, you'll notice in this fight we're working very hard to keep this F-15 in a 2-circle. I'm trying to just drive to his high 6 every time. Like I said, I don't want to 1-circle fight this guy. It almost never ends well for the Mig-29. Again, short of him making an egregious mistake, Oh, look at this. Wow, he cashed in a lot there to take that shot. Not gonna lie, I wasn't ready for it. If it was a little more accurate, he would have got me. That's the problem with the F-15, man. That thing will just cash in energy at will, and it'll take some really good shots at you. The problem is now he missed, and he cashed in that energy. Now he's slow. He has to now rebuild that speed, which I have now dumped my nose, built my energy up. We're at 650 kilometers here, and I am definitely offensive on him in the raid fight here. And there we go, 700, pulling that in. He knows that. Look at him trying to jink here. He desperately is trying to not get shot. And we've pulled the throttle, just sitting in the control zone. Just put the thing on the thing and squeeze the thing. There we go. Splash 1 F-15. The 30mm rounds on these Russian aircraft, 27 Mig-29, they make very quick work of just about anything that is on the wrong side. It's on the receiving end of those cannons. As you saw there, I think only a couple of rounds hit that F-15, but he's completely out. Splash 1. Very good fight so far. Mig-29, very impressive. Mig-29, one of those aircraft, very similar to the F-16 in my opinion, in the sense that it's extremely powerful, and therefore it's very easy to let the speed get away from you in the fight. Now, the other thing about the Mig-29 that I wanted to mention is, you know, we've been playing around with differential thrust on this channel ever since Top Gun came out, Top Gun 2, and with the Mig-29, it seems to be rather effective. The engines are a little bit spaced apart, kind of like the F-14, which is what you want for the most effective differential thrust. Also, the engines are tremendously powerful on the Mig-29. So, you know, just having afterburner in one of them, you can really feel the difference. But that is obviously a double-edged sword because, you know, you can overdo it and spin yourself out into a flat spin, and that's a whole other set of problems. Whoa, lots of rounds there. Lucky to not get hit. Wasn't really paying attention, not gonna lie to you. But we've gotten lucky a few times here against the F-15. There's a couple scenarios where I feel like the F-15 should have killed us, but we've gotten lucky. Easy way to avoid that: pay attention. Okay, pay attention. Look at his nose. If you see him pointing his nose, jink. Get out of the way. Get out of plane. You never stay in the same plane of motion if you think he's gonna shoot at you, because he's gonna pull a lead in that plane of motion. So if you stay there, you're going to get hit by all those tracers, obviously, right? So get out of there. Just get into a different plane. Pull back on the stick, roll the aircraft, do anything other than what you're currently doing, and you should survive that shot. Basically, once again, we're keeping him in the two-circle fight. This takes a lot of patience. Sometimes it's very tempting to just, you know, pull them into your HUD and kill them, or try to. But that would be a very big mistake. Just keep them above your canopy like this, kind of in an assessment zone, and just keep it there until your attack cues are met, so you're in kind of a low aspect position behind him. You have enough speed that when you cash it in for lead, you're not going to be, you know, you're not going to fall out of the sky because you're too slow. Build up your speed. So make sure that when you pull him into the HUD, he dies, because if he doesn't die, you just cashed in your energy and you have nothing to show for it. So you got to be super careful with that. The F-15 in this round, the last round actually, he did that. He cashed in his round, took a shot at me, ended up slow, got outrated, and got killed, right? Got him locked up here. We're gonna make this quick here, see if we can catch him not paying attention. A little bit outside of range. Short, I think, those ones. Yeah, there he goes. He jinks. He's watching that nose. Once again, sit in the control zone, pull the throttle, stay behind him, wait for your shot. Let him flail around. Oh, very nice moves. Oh, wow. I didn't expect that. Okay, it's okay. Everything's still fine. Yeah, that's right. Do that. That's right. Yes. All right. Splash 1 F-15. Really nice move at the end there. Almost had me. Would have been a great move. Like if I ended up in front, he just killed me. That would have been a great ender. Going from completely defensive to winning, that would have been awesome. Just not his luck today though. Good fight.